My name is Arvind Kala and I live in Delhi. I'll make a prediction, my friends. 18 months from now, Arvind Kejriwal may well become Chief Minister of Haryana. Destiny is taking him there and the march of events. As Chief Minister of Delhi, Arvind Kejriwal has found himself throttled by Modi and Amit Shah. You know, they hate him, they fear him because he's an indestructible opponent. And not only is Kejriwal indestructible, he has destroyed the BJP and the Congress in Delhi. So Modi and Amit Shah hate him. So they've throttled him, they've eroded his autonomy completely. First they took away the police department from Arvind Kejriwal. Then they activated the Lieutenant Governor by various acts of skullduggery, and for years now he's been overruling and superseding any decision that Kejriwal takes. And now there's a third factor which may propel Kejriwal's exit to Haryana. You see, the Delhi Municipal Corporation elections were due right now, but by various stratagems, the BJP has postponed them from 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. So in this situation, finding himself throttled by these two, why on earth wouldn't Kejriwal move to Haryana? He would. He'll hand over his chief minister's charge to his trusted lieutenant, Manish Sisodia, and he'll move to Haryana, where he's going to be proved to be a tsunami. For 3 reasons. One is Haryana sees him as a local boy. Kejriwal did his schooling in Hisar and Sonipat. So all of Haryana sees him as a Haryanvi. The second factor is that the Baniya community, Kejriwal is a Baniya, and the Baniya community of Haryana, consisting of these, Bansal and Agarwal and Guptas and Gargs and, Singhals and people like that, they're extremely proud of him. He's their icon. You see, Baniyas love him, and they control trade and commerce, and they have money to finance his campaign also if the need ever arises. You see, Baniyas don't like they've been unfairly projected as as looters, as people who hoard grain while the millions starve, as people who take profit too much. So they don't like it, and Kejriwal is their icon. So they just love him. And today, let's not forget one thing: Kejriwal is an icon. He's a national icon. You think of detergent, you think of Surf, you think of hot dog, you think of McDonald's, you think of pizza, and you think of Domino's, and you say honesty and integrity, and it is Kejriwal. He jumps to the mind. He's got national credibility today. So that's a huge, and there's age on his side. Now the second thing is that Haryana surrounds Delhi. And it has a long land border with Punjab. So Haryana is aware of the splendid work that Kejriwal has done in schools and in hospitals and in healthcare and in integrity and the lack of corruption. And they're poised to see the same thing in Punjab. As I said, the Haryana election is 18 months away. And in this time, I think Kejriwal will become an unstoppable. He'll be a tsunami. And so Haryana's, and what are his opponents? Kejriwal is at 52. His opponents are Haryana, Bhupinder Singh Hooda, who's 74, Manohar Lal Khattar, who's 67. Now, 60-70% of Haryana is below 40. Why on earth wouldn't all those people identify with the younger Kejriwal than with the 74-year-old Bhupinder Singh Hooda? So this is huge. Kejriwal is a very big brand, and that's what he's moving to. And let me tell you one thing about Kejriwal, which everybody knows, but which is worth repeating. He's the only regional leader in India who's spreading out of his region. Now, let's not forget one thing about India. It only consists of regional leaders. Mamta Banerjee, Naveen Patnaik, Uddhav Thackeray, Jagan Reddy, M.K. Stallion, YSR, TSR. All these people are local players. But not one of them has stepped outside his or her state because they enjoy zero credibility. But Kejriwal is a man who's going national, and he's seen to be that. So he's a man of consequence. He brings a new kind of politics, which Haryana is going to see, and which Punjab saw, and which Delhi sees. He's such a force that, he just destroys the opposition. Now look at Punjab. Punjab has been ruled by the Akalis for God knows, for the last 20-25 years. Prakash Singh Badal was Chief Minister 5 times. Today the Akali Dal does not exist in Punjab, and BJP doesn't exist either. Kejriwal party got 92 seats and BJP got 2, and Akalis got 3. So that place, the only hangout of the Akalis, they're 0 today. Like the Congress is 0 in Delhi, and the BJP is 0 in Delhi also. That is the hallmark of Kejriwal. He just destroys the opposition because he enjoys so much credibility. And that is the thing. Kejriwal was very right in, when he said the other day that no force on this earth can stop an idea whose time has come. Now Kejriwal's time has come, because he represents a new kind of politics. Now there are other young politicians in India, in that sense, Tejasvi Yadav and Akhilesh Yadav. But they belong to the old politics. Kejriwal is the only chap with a new message. So he's a man of the future, and that's what I want. It's time for me to say farewell. So please forward it to everybody, and I'll say goodbye to you. Adios.